Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. So today I have my update for the Better Together project pan. This is a project created by Paula from A Beauty Guru, Made Me Do It. And she actually submitted this theme as a pan, that palette theme. It was picked as a kind of side theme, to the main theme back in the day when it was first submitted. And people like to do this theme as well as I do, because you can combine two palettes which could be in total opposite to each other and work on both together. So it helps you a little bit to rotate through your palettes, if you will. You can combine, small palette with a bit large palette, bulky palette with a, compact palette, matte, shimmer, colorful, neutral, whatever you think of. So, and I actually picked this little guy as well as the other. Let me show it to you without showing you the mirror. So this is from Makeup Revolution, the little tin palettes, and I think they kind of discontinued them. I have not seen so many of those, and this is the Animal Ego one. And I actually had previously, I have to admit that, pressed other eyeshadows from other palettes into it because I was using them at the same time, but I decided, for the sake of this palette or for the sake of the outcome of this project, to remove them and press them into other palettes. It's a little bit of a stupid thing to do in that sense, but I just want to show you currently how it looks like. So this palette was of course previously in use within other projects and had already pan as well and so on. So once I introduced this into this project, I started to work on it, of course, and right now in month 6, so June, I'm filming this in June for July update because I will be out of the country in July and busy, etc., etc. So I wanted to film it right now so you can see. So this is what it looks like. So for, one quad, so to say, is completely done, and I'm working on these two little guys as well as this little guy, and this is also what I have on my eyes with other palettes as well. So with my Pantastic palette and so on. So this is what it looks like. How many times did I use it? Let me have a look at my... So I counted now because it can be accurate in a sense, but I'm all about 54, 53 uses, for these shades. So they don't have any names, so I definitely 54, 53, 45 uses. So this is since I introduced it into this project, of course. Before there was use, there were pans and so on. So but this is what it looks like at this moment. So, and the Better Together part, the second palette, of course, I am neglecting it at this moment. I'm sorry for that, but I hope I can bring this little guy with me on my trip. And this is this little guy here, and it has not changed, except maybe I already told you about this, where I scraped some parts of it out. Oh, there's a lot of dust flying around me. Pollen season, it's very, very hot today. So you can see not so much change. I'm neglecting it, but I hope once I'm traveling with this little guy and the other guys, palettes, let's say, I might have more use, but I'm not sure if I will use them, to be honest, very often, because I will be in the US working on a farm or going to a farm of my friend and enjoy myself as well as work on a farm. So I don't know if I will do full makeup every day or not. So, or we are going, let me put up my hair, just go out somewhere or not. I don't know, but it will be an adventure. So I'm quite happy about it. That's why I'm a little bit like, I might take this little guy with me and this with me, so for neutral shades, so to say, or neutral palettes. In that sense, of course, this one, the Urban Decay Shadow Box is not neutral, but still it has gold shimmer colors that I could use. For this palette, I'm not sure if I want to take it because there are only 2 shades to work with. Of course, I could do that. Then it's, quickly done, one shade done and go, so to say. But but then to take one full palette with me, it's a little bit of a thing. Repressing it into other eyeshadow palettes, it's a little bit of a thing, because these are more creamy, you know, like putty texture. So I don't know if I want to scrape it out and put it in something else and then have it dried out. I mean, I was lucky, I bought these long time ago. They are still performing, you know, so, but still, I don't want to risk it. So anyway, this was my little update for the Better Together project pan. I hope you enjoyed it. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.